Oh.
Good afternoon everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Sunday the 22nd of October 2023 and today it's taken a little bit of a while, but finally we have our first women's game of the season on the channel, and for it is the Women's FA Cup, and it is a pretty lucrative tie for Guisborough Town as they welcome Stockport County. Now this particular game is the 7th tier of women's football versus the 4th tier. Guisborough are in the North Riding League Premier Division and currently sitting in second place with a pretty impressive goal difference though of plus 50. They are second in the league because the team above them, which is York City's under 23s, have played a game more, and obviously they also have a 100% winning records. So yeah, I think all the same, despite the gap in standard, the Guisborough team will be coming into this with a fair amount of confidence there. And as for Stockport, they are in the Women's National League North Division, I believe it is, and they are currently in 9th place. But even so, I mean, despite obviously Guisborough being in better form when it comes to the league, it is still an almighty tough ask for them this afternoon. Of course, in the Women's FA Cup last year, we went to that Redcar Town versus Leeds game in which Leeds ran out 7-2 winners. Leeds are in the same division as Stockport, and Redcar Town were only one below. So that maybe is a fine example of the task that Guisborough have ahead of them this afternoon. But it's a free hit. They may as well just go out there with the attitude of nothing to lose, just enjoy the occasion. And the thing is, with women's football, I think a lot of the time when you pull out a tie like this, it's almost the name of the opposition that raises the attraction. Of course, Stockport in the men's game, obviously in League Two, have been higher. Maybe I think the tie that everyone wanted in this round would have been Guisborough versus Middlesbrough, or vice versa, but that didn't happen. But all the same, it's still a fantastic opportunity for Guisborough to test themselves against a household name. So yeah, I've got to say I'm really looking forward to this, and hopefully it will get the turnout that I personally think it genuinely deserves. So let's head on down to King George V Stadium and find out how it all unfolds.
So the team's warming up. Guisborough getting ready here. Of course, going to be in the usual red and white shirts, black shorts and red socks. And Stockport getting ready over there. I'm assuming they're going to be in their traditional all blue. Anyway, I will see you when the players are coming out in the tunnel or out on the pitch or whatever, but ready to start the match. Should mention that this is the third qualifying round, so the winners will advance to the first round proper. Are underway. Not a turn up for the game, that was all that. Right off! Legally missed that game up. Stop diving in!
You're exaggerating a little bit now.
We're in the stand and we were getting absolutely back.
Train straight there.
No, we've got relatives that live down that way and just stayed there on the Sunday night.
Yeah, that's alright.
That's 2-0. Oh! Oh!
Winning this!
So I'm having to do this now after the game's finished because basically I was absolutely starving and got in the queue and just did not have the chance whatsoever to do it because when I'd obviously finished getting my food, the second half was starting. But at half time it was of course Guisborough Town 0, Stockport County 2. Yeah, there was pretty much backs to the wall for Guisborough throughout the whole first half. I mean, they barely got out of their own half. I mean, obviously had that chance towards the end of the first half, but other than that, just total domination from Stockport. Although Guisborough, in all fairness, did pretty well to hold out for as long as they did, and it was obviously 2 at half time. It could and possibly should have been even more, but would that chance that Guisborough got spur them on to get back into the game in the second half? Let's find out.
Oh! 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 It's gone in!
full-time Guisborough Town 1, Stockport County 6. Yeah, it was a professional job well done from Stockport, it has to be said, although Guisborough will obviously be pleased at getting on the score sheet, albeit a bit of a consolation very late on in the game, but it wasn't a bad effort by any means. I think with this game this afternoon, I think it went almost exactly the way the people expected it to. Expected Stockport to dominate and come over here and get the job done, and that is exactly what they did. I think maybe to some degree the floodgates did open a little bit in the second half. 3-0 soon became 4-0, then 5-0 soon became 6-0. But I think it was just one of them. I think sometimes you go to matches and it can be quite hard to call what's going to happen, but sometimes you've got a bit of a rough idea what might happen before you go, and I think that was one of those days. But nevertheless, good all-round experience for the Guisborough team, who can now go back into the league and just focus on that, really, because they've got a great chance of winning that league. I mean, obviously not top at the minute, but still got to play York's under-23s, and where they're going, then you at least fully expect them to be in a title race. So I don't think there's been really a great deal of damage done. I think everyone that was there this afternoon enjoyed it, and hopefully that can be something that will help, that will maybe encourage more people to go watch the Guisborough Ladies team, because obviously they do play on Sundays, so it doesn't really clash with a great deal. I mean, I'll obviously get back there at some point this season, but it is what it is, and that is that for this video, and I'll be back on Tuesday night, and hopefully this time the weather will behave itself a little bit, and the new era can begin, and it is of course a trip over to Greater Manchester for Rochdale versus Gateshead, so looking forward to that one. Until then, take care, cheers for watching, see you later.